They say love is the most beautiful thing in the world. But they also say nothing destroys you like love does. Both are true. And right now, sitting here alone in my room at 3 a.m., staring at old photos I should have deleted months ago, I realize I've been living in the wreckage of both truths. Her name was Mia. Not her real name. I changed it to protect the memories, or maybe to protect myself. We met in college, freshman year. She was the girl who laughed too loud in quiet libraries, the one who wore oversized hoodies and always had paint on her fingers from late-night art sessions. I was the quiet guy who hid behind books and playlists, pretending I didn't care about anything. Our first real conversation happened in the rain. She forgot her umbrella, I had one. I offered to share, and instead of just walking, we ended up talking for hours under a bus stop shelter. She told me about her dreams of becoming an artist, how her parents never understood her, how she felt like she was always running from something. I told her I felt invisible most days. That night, something clicked. Not fireworks, more like a quiet spark that slowly caught fire. We started hanging out every day. Late-night drives, sharing earbuds, texting until the sun came up. She'd send me voice notes singing off-key to our favorite songs, and I'd laugh so hard my stomach hurt. We'd hug for no reason, just because it felt right. We'd stare at each other without blinking, like the world didn't exist outside that moment. We talked about everything, the universe, our fears, stupid memes, deep stuff like, what if we're meant to be? It felt endless. It felt safe. But love isn't always safe. Mia had scars from her past. She'd been in relationships before me, bad ones. Guys who cheated, who made her feel small. So she had trust issues the size of mountains. Every time I replied late to a text, she'd spiral. Are you bored of me? Are you talking to someone else? I'd reassure her, Mia, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'd hold her while she cried, wipe her tears, promise forever. I meant it. I really did. But promises are heavy when someone's carrying their own baggage. She'd get insecure, accuse me of things I never did. I'd get frustrated, raise my voice once or twice. Then we'd make up with long hugs and apologies. It became a cycle. Toxic? Yeah, looking back, it was. But in the moment, it felt like passion. Like we were fighting for each other. Then came the end. One night, she said, I can't do this anymore. I'm scared you'll leave me first, so I have to leave now. I begged. I cried. I told her she was my first real love, my everything. She said she loved me too, but love was breaking her. She left. No mutual decision. Just her walking away and me standing there, shattered. The days after were hell. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. My mom cried more than I did when I finally told her. Where's Mia? Is she okay? Family would ask, and I had no answer. It felt like failing them too. I cursed her in my head, wished she'd never find peace, wished she'd miss me every day, wished she'd come back begging. Dark thoughts, I know. But heartbreak makes you ugly sometimes. I wanted a reason to hate her. A big red flag, something unforgivable. But all I had were good memories. Sweet moments. That made it worse. Nostalgia hit like waves. Every song, every place, every smell reminded me of her. I'd scroll old chats at night, rereading I love you, crying like a kid. I thought I'd stay broken forever. That I'd never feel anything again. That love had ruined me for good. Months passed. I forced myself to function. Work, gym, friends. Anything to fill the void. But inside, I was numb. I'd smile, but it never reached my eyes. I'd laugh, but it felt fake. Love had turned me into a ghost of myself. Then came Alex. Not looking for anything, just a friend from a group project. She was different from Mia. Calm, kind, no drama. We started talking casually. Coffee runs turned into long walks. She listened without judging when I finally opened up about the breakup. It's okay to hurt, she said. It means you cared. We became close. Really close. We'd meet almost every day, no pressure, just vibes. Laughing over dumb jokes, sharing playlists, hugging when words weren't enough. It felt easy. For the first time in forever, I didn't feel like I was walking on eggshells. But then I noticed it. She started getting attached. Texts got longer, eyes lingered. One night, after a movie, she looked at me with tears. I know you said no relationships right now, but I think I'm falling for you. I froze. Panic hit. I didn't want to hurt her. I told her straight, Alex, you're amazing. But I'm not ready. I just want friendship. She nodded, said she understood. But her eyes filled with tears. She bowed her head, trying to hide them. And then it happened. I said, without thinking, hey, don't cry. Everything's okay. I'm here. The words echoed. Same words I used to say to Mia. Alex looked shocked. I realized I'd called her by the wrong name in my head. Or maybe out loud? She didn't say anything then, but later that night, she texted, I think I need space. She pulled away. Slowly at first, then completely. I didn't chase. I felt guilty, numb again. Like I'd ruined something good without even trying. That's when it hit me hard. Love hadn't just left me, it changed me. I used to be romantic, full of feelings. Now, I'm guarded. Stone. I don't reply fast anymore. I don't get excited. I'm scared to feel deeply because what if it breaks me again? I still think about Mia sometimes. Not with hate anymore, just sadness. I hope she's happy. But deep down, a part of me still wants her to miss me. To realize what we had. That's not healthy, I know. True love should want the other person happy, even if it's not with you. But heartbreak isn't logical. Alex and I, we're civil now. Friends from a distance. I learned something. You can't force healing. You can't fake being ready. And sometimes, protecting someone means letting them go before you hurt them like you were hurt. I'm still walking this path. Alone, mostly. But I'm not giving up. One day, maybe, I'll feel that spark again, without the fear. Without the toxicity. Without calling someone else the wrong name. Until then, I'll keep going. Laughing without reason sometimes. Hugging friends. Looking at the stars and wondering if love can come back. Different, better, real. Because even after everything, I still believe it's worth it. Scars and all. Time kept moving, even when I wished it would stop. Months turned into a year since Mia left, and 6 months since things fizzled with Alex. I wasn't the same guy anymore. The romantic, all-in, heart-on-sleeve version of me felt buried under layers of caution and quiet anger. But something shifted. Not overnight. Not dramatically. Just slowly. I started small. Therapy, yeah, I finally went. Sat in a room with a stranger and said out loud what I'd been whispering to myself at night. I'm scared I'll never feel whole again. The therapist didn't judge. She just listened. And week by week, I unpacked it all. The insecurities I absorbed from Mia's trust issues, the way I started mirroring her fears, the guilt over almost hurting Alex the same way I'd been hurt. Turns out, heartbreak doesn't just break your heart. It rewires how you see love, trust, and yourself. I journaled. A lot. Pages and pages of ugly truths. I cursed her because I couldn't curse the pain. I wanted her miserable so I wouldn't feel alone in my misery. Writing it down made it real, and once it was real, I could start letting it go. Not forgive her in a fairy tale way, but forgive the version of me that thought hate was the only way forward. I cut the cord on nostalgia. Deleted old photos, most of them. A few I kept as reminders, not chains. Unfollowed her everywhere. Stopped checking if she was online at 2 a.m. It hurt like hell at first, like ripping off a scab, but each day without the ritual made space for new things. Gym sessions where I pushed myself until my mind went quiet. New playlists without our songs. Late night drives alone, windows down, screaming lyrics to songs that weren't about her. Friends pulled me out more. Real talks over coffee, not just you okay, but what are you learning about yourself? I laughed, genuine laughs, for the first time in forever. I traveled a bit. Solo trips to places I'd always wanted to go but never did because what if she wanted to come? Turns out, doing things alone feels powerful when you've been defined by someone else for so long. And the biggest shift? I stopped looking for her in everyone else. No more comparing new people to Mia's laugh or Alex's kindness. I started seeing people as they are, not as fixes for my broken parts. That's when I met Jordan. Not looking for it. We connected through a mutual friend at a concert. She was there for the music, same as me. We talked about bands, life, dreams, nothing heavy at first. She was different. Confident, but soft. Funny without trying too hard. She'd been through her own stuff, a rough breakup years ago, but she owned it. No drama, no games. We hung out casually at first. Group hangs, then one-on-one coffee. Then long walks where we'd talk for hours. No pressure. No, what are we, talks. Just being. One night, under city lights, she asked about my past. I told her. The whole thing, the toxicity, the tears, the numbness. I waited for judgment. Instead, she said, that sounds like it hurt a lot. But look at you now, you're here, showing up, being honest. That's rare. No pity. Just respect. We took it slow. Really slow. Hugs that lingered, but didn't rush. Kisses that felt earned, not desperate. And for the first time, my heart didn't race with fear. It raced with excitement. Real, healthy excitement. I didn't call her the wrong name. I didn't spiral when she took time to reply. I trusted, not blindly, but because she gave me reasons to. It's not perfect. I still have moments. A song plays and Mia flickers in my mind. But now, instead of drowning in it, I breathe. I remind myself, that was then. This is now. Jordan knows my scars. She has her own. We talk about them openly. No hiding. No walking on eggshells. Looking back, love didn't ruin me. It taught me. It showed me what I don't want, obsession masked as passion, fear dressed as care. And it showed me what I do want, mutual respect, space to grow, laughter that doesn't come with conditions. To anyone watching this who's in the middle of the storm right now, it gets better. Not because time heals everything magically, because you heal yourself. One step, one honest conversation, one deleted photo at a time. You might never be the old you again, and that's okay. The new you is stronger, wiser, more deserving of real love. Mia? Wherever she is, I hope she's healing too. No curses anymore. Just quiet well wishes. Alex? I'm sorry I couldn't be what she needed then. But I'm grateful she showed me I still had work to do. And me? I'm not fixed. I'm growing. I'm laughing again, really laughing. I'm holding hands without fear. I'm loving without losing myself. If you're hurting, know this. The pain is proof you can feel deeply. And if you can feel deeply, you can heal deeply. You can love again. Better, healthier, truer. Keep going. You've got this.